you know, I thought I'd just sit here and talk about Love is Blind Season 7. I'll just give you my unfiltered thoughts. I thought there was a lot of couples coming out of the season, and I was like, damn, I haven't watched all of them, but what was it, like 6, 7 couples coming out? And you end up with one? No, 2? You end up with 2 couples? I think that's pretty good odds, right? What's 2 divided by 6 is what, like less than 20%? It's 18%, I think, something like that. The top couples of the show, you got. I'm gonna try to remember their names. I might refer to them as some characteristics, but I know Taylor and Garrett. They were one of the top couples, and then the other top couple, you got Ramsey and Marissa, top couple. And then you got Ashley and Tyler, also a top couple. Now, I was watching it at the same time the Instagram stuff was coming out about Tyler. So in my head, I was like, damn, Tyler and Ashley might be, top couple. And then this Instagram shit starts coming out. I'm like, damn, he's lying to her. That's a bottom couple right there. So then I put Taylor and Garrett back up top. And I thought Marissa and Ramses was gonna work out, but when I was watching it throughout the entire season, I could hear the doubt in his voice. You could hear the doubt in his voice. He wasn't all the way for that girl. And so that one was kind of sad. And the last few episodes with them was very sad. And the reunion between, he didn't really do much talking. He was just like, hey guys, this is why I did the things that I did. And he kind of talked in a circle, didn't really explain himself much. But I think he was just really saying whatever was on his head in the nicest way possible without saying, like, hey, we're not compatible. Which I think is fine to say. Like, hey, I spent 2 weeks with you, we're not compatible, and I'm just now realizing it. Maybe they couldn't realize that stuff in the pod. It's perfectly reasonable to me. Once you're like next to someone outside of the pods, things change, I would assume. So, but yeah, I don't know more of the situation. So, who was the ginger and the tall black girl? I forget their names. One, he cheated on her via DMs or some fetish shit like that. He was weird. I knew he was weird when he called her a mutt, and I never wanted them together. I hated that entire relationship. I'll put that out there. Then you got Tim and Alex. When Tim walked into Alex's place, I thought it was done. I didn't think that was gonna happen after that, but it went on for a little bit. He met her dad, tried, and ultimately it's not gonna work out. She talked a lot more shit about him than he was talking about her. I think he was just trying to be respectful, and she wasn't being respectful at all. She said, you a little bitch. He's like, fuck, you called me out of my name? But let's see, maybe did Alex have some like brothers, and was she like a rough rider calling them little bitches? Damn, that's kind of crazy. Who's the other couple? Nick and Hannah. Their entire relationship. The minute they saw each other, those people should not have been in a relationship. Should call it off immediately. I absolutely hated everybody taking Hannah's back in the reunion. It made me sick. But I also think Nick should have defended himself at any of the times that Hannah was calling him like not intellectually as smart as her, or not financially literate, or he wasn't a man, he was a boy. In any of those moments, like, it's perfectly okay to tell her to go fuck herself. To even live TV, like, hey Hannah, I hear you, I hear the things you're saying. You might think you're a no nonsense type of gal. What did she say? I'm just transparent, or what did she say? I forgot what she said. Oh, this is just who I am. This is just who I am. He should have been like, no, Hannah, you fucking suck. fuck you, live TV. I think it would have been fine. I think people would have backed up Nick even more if he's like, hey, just stop it, okay? Stop talking down on me. You fucking suck, Hannah, and I don't like you, okay? I don't like you at all. And maybe I really don't think he liked her at all. And he should have just came clean about that shit. Ramses even said, hey, dude, it's time for you to tell the truth. And he's like, nah, I didn't call her a grenade. Dude, call her a grenade on live TV, it's fine. Because she was acting like one on the inside. Not saying on the outside, but she was on the inside. Fat ass grenade on the inside. Oh, that was mean. Who else was there? Who else was at this reunion? That's about it, right? Oh, Leo and Brittany. Leo, I actually don't really mind anymore. Throughout the whole entire pods. Ooh, my God, man! Please stop talking. Stop doing more. Stop saying these. Stop talking about your Rolex. Stop saying these weird things. But by the end of the reunion, I was like, okay, I like this guy. I actually thought Leo presented himself really nice in the reunion. He took all the slander. He's like, okay, I shouldn't have done the things that he did to Hannah and Brittany, and he owned up to it. And he has a pretty good analogy about, I forgot what, the kid. Did he bring up some kids and an analogy with like cookies or something? I don't know. I forgot what he said, but I liked Leo a lot more after the reunion. I don't have an opinion about Brittany. I thought she was just with Leo for his money during the pod situation when he said, I have a lot of money. So I don't think there were real feelings there either. But those are all my opinions on Love is Blind Season 7. I still think this entire social experiment by putting people behind closed walls or closed doors, having them talk to each other, and decide if they can or if they're gonna fall in love just by the conversations. I think it's a great social experiment, but sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. So it's worked for Taylor and Garrett and Alex and Tyler, but not all the other couples on the show. So congratulations to those 4 people and to the other people who've been on the other 6 seasons of Love is Blind. It's working out for them if they're still together. I think there's a baby. There's babies in Love is Blind now, right? There's Love is Blind babies. They're just going to continue having these people come back to Hollywood and sit down in front of an audience and ask them how their life is going, and for the long run. They're like, this is what you signed up for. You're now a reality TV star for the rest of your life, okay? And a lot of them know this, signing up for Love is Blind. They're like, I can potentially find the person I'm going to spend the rest of my life with, or I can make a career out of content creation after Love is Blind. I think those are 2 possibilities that people go into the show knowing, and I think Nick and Hannah both had both of those ideas in their head, and when Hannah brought up Nick wanting to be a famous Love is Blind person, it's like, okay, who gives a fuck? It's like, you guys are all going to be famous to some extent anyway. Let him write that shit down in his diary. Stop reading his shit. How about that? But he did the same shit to her too. He read all those icks about him early on in the season. Anyway, I rambled on too much. I'm done talking about Love is Blind. It was a pretty good season. I liked it. A lot of people didn't like the reunion. I thought it was a hot fire going back and forth. I thought somehow Hannah ended up on top, and not somehow. Nick didn't defend himself. Tell her to go fuck herself. You would have been on top, and that's it. But he didn't do that. He just decided to take everything. I guess you're a better man than me, okay? Because that would be hard. I would have snapped. I would have lost it. You would have seen that live on TV. You fucking asshole! You know what? Fuck you! I can't stand you! All the shit you were saying that makes me sick! That's what he should have said. That's how he should have done it. Fucking Nick, oh my God. He could have said so much shit too. Damn, I'm getting goosebumps just thinking about all the shit talk he could have said towards Hannah. But I think the internet still thinks Hannah's in the wrong from everything, the entire season. I'm done. Love is Blind season 7.